Hello students, in today's lecture we'll be discussing about what sort of managerial functions we are going to learn in semester 2nd for business management paper 2nd. So the first unit is motivation, which is another important function of management. In first semester we have learnt about planning and organizing and decision making. Now this is another function which we'll be learning in second semester, that is motivation. Motivation means to boost someone or to give encouragement, right? So what is the concept of motivation, how it is a psychological concept, and what are its characteristics? Then what are the means of motivation? So various means of motivation, that means what are the ways in which you can motivate your employees. They are positive, negative, financial and non-financial. So we are having four means of motivation through which you can motivate your employees. Then lastly we are going to deal with the theories of motivation. You haven't learned theories, any sort of theories in first semester, but here we'll be learning the theories of motivation, which are very famous theories of Abraham Maslow's need hierarchy theory, in which Maslow has given five needs which human being want to satisfy in his whole of the life. Throughout life he strives hard, human being strives hard to achieve those five needs. So what are those five needs? We'll be learning in Maslow's theory. Second is Frederick Herzberg's two-factor theory. So he has given only two factors through which he has explained motivational theory. And lastly, we are going to deal with Douglas MacGregor's theory X and theory Y. Now here it is quite a lengthy theory where we can see that Douglas MacGregor, a single individual, has propounded two types of theories. Theory X is different and theory Y is different, and these both the theories are totally opposite to each other. So this is something different which we'll be learning in this unit. Okay, now talking about second, we'll be learning another important function of management, that is staffing and leadership. In staffing, we'll be learning the concept, definition, and which are the sources of scientific selection procedure. That means sources of staffing means how to fill up your vacancies. What are the sources? So here there are two types of sources, internal and external sources. So there are various types of internal sources and external also, that will be learning. And what is the scientific selection procedure? That means how to select the right candidate for your organization. So what is the scientifically proven selection procedure? That will be learning in staffing part. So that would be the first part in which we'll be dealing with staffing. Then second part we are going to learn about leadership. And this what is leadership? Because as you know that the success of any organization depends upon the kind of a leader that organization is having. So what is the concept of leadership? What are the functions of leader? What are, what is a leader supposed to do? And third is traits in leadership. Traits means qualities in leadership. What sort of qualities are required to be a good leader? And lastly we are going to see various styles of leadership. That means various types of leaders which we come across, and what are the various styles, how do they behave, what are the advantages and disadvantages of each and every style. So in second unit we are dealing with two more functions, that is staffing and leadership. Then in unit third we are dealing with another function, that is directing. Here it includes concept, definition and importance of directing and principles of directing. So why directing is so very important function in management. And next part is morale. Morale here it means your positive or your attitude towards organization. How do you view the organization? It may be positive, it may be negative. If it is positive, it is well and good, but if it is negative, you have to see to it that your employees have a good morale, and this morale should increase day by day. So what is the concept of morale? What is the definition? And how the which are the factors which affect morale, and how to measure the morale? These are the things which you are going to learn in this unit third. And lastly, in unit fourth, we are going to deal with the last function of management, that is controlling, where we are going to see the meaning of control, the very important process of controlling, how to keep control on organization, and how to implement the function of controlling, that we'll be learning here. Next one is techniques of control. That is there are two types of techniques of controlling, traditional and modern. So which are the traditional techniques and which are the modern techniques of controlling, that we'll be learning. And last part is requirement of effective controlling. That means what sort of things are required if you want to effectively implement the function of controlling, that will be learning here. Okay, so with this I end with today's lecture, and this is the these are the 4 units in which we'll be learning the various sorts of functions of management. And as you know that managerial functions begin with planning. So in the last semester we have learnt about planning function in detail with its process and steps, and and functions of management end with controlling. So in second semester we'll be ending our syllabus with by learning the last function of management, that is controlling. So in this way we are trying to cover most of the maximum functions and important functions of management in our syllabus, business management paper 1 and 2. Okay, so with this I end with today's lecture. Thank you.